some Teslas were destroyed and a dealership was vandalized, Molotov cocktails thrown to, like light a few Teslas aflame. The words resist were written on the dealership door, and like super not cool, guys. Like ooh, like this just looks bad. You know what I mean? It like doesn't even look cool. Like I don't even like this. You know what I'm saying? Like ew. Who likes like fire? Who likes fire or like scrawling resist? Like that's not cool. Nobody was hurt. Nobody was injured. But yeah, property damage in this country will always be considered terrorism. Talk to many folks who have been imprisoned for this kind of property damage. Hitting them with, when I was younger, eco-terrorism charges were levied at people who did this kind of thing to dealerships in protest of, the fossil fuel industry and the car industry, and on and on and on. And, the slippery slope of using the word terrorist has been in existence, guys, since the war on terror really began. I mean, and we knew this. It's been like this. I mean, it's not even, I mean, they might have called people under different names, but like MLK Jr., also called a terrorist, right? I mean, these are people who have always led the charge. If they're not calling you a terrorist, what are you even doing anymore? You know what I'm saying? But again, especially when it comes to property damage, we hold it in specific regard. How dare you destroy these Teslas? And here's Elon Musk in a rare interview on Fox, where he's nearly crying about how damaging the left is. Oh, I thought it was all about the tolerant left.
Yeah, I mean, it's really come as quite a shock to me that there's this level of really hatred and violence from the left. I always thought the left, or Democrats, were supposed to be the party of empathy, the party of caring, and yet they're burning down cars, they're firebombing dealerships, they're firing bullets into dealerships, they're just smashing up Teslas. Tesla is a peaceful company. We've never done anything harmful. I've never done anything harmful. I've only done productive things. So I think we just have a deranged. There's some kind of mental illness thing going on here, because this doesn't make any sense.
I'm talking about the man in the mirror. Oh yeah, oh, asking him to change his ways. Like, oh, there's someone really deranged. A real mental illness going on here. Really, buddy? Really? Really?
Yeah, and I think there are larger forces at work as well. I mean, I don't know who's funding it and who's coordinating it, because this is crazy. I've never seen anything like this.
Ooh, crazy. First of all, it's not that crazy. Many people have, like I just mentioned, have demonstrated against dealerships, often from a climate justice angle, but now you added the whole, 1% billionaire type angle. I mean, like, it is very easy to see why people would be mad at you, my guy. Okay, you're controlling the US government, gutting everything that anyone holds sacred or holy: national parks, Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. Okay, you are defunding things like USAID. You are an unelected motherfucker who's just walking around the White House. You are firing federal workers en masse. This is affecting families. We don't have the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration anymore because of you. We don't know whether bird flu is going to be hitting us at what point. We don't even know if our food is going to be inspected properly, let alone the people we have to pick and grow that food, often undocumented workers. So the idea, of course, that you haven't done harm is a lie. And then the idea that the other thing is like, yeah, buddy, not only are you actually the things you're doing, but what you represent, my man. We saw you, Zig Heil, twice, okay? We see the Holocaust denial memes on X, but you're the victim? You're the victim. And I do think there's some nefarious actors at work. I mean, I really, the deep state is probably behind all of this. But what's that? Oh, Kash Patel, your guy, is part of the deep state now. He's the head of the FBI. Yeah, well, I mean, there's the holdover state. You got to hollow it all out. Probably that. I mean, it is wild to me that they're like, not only this, it's like, first of all, you have no idea what political, like where that person who firebombed your Tesla dealership, where they stand politically. Don't call that person a Democrat. You think Chuck Schumer's going to do that stuff? Nah, man. Chuck Schumer will be like, oh, see, this is the reason why we got to give the Democrats, the Republicans, everything they want because, my base is unwieldy and they must die. And ultimately, I hope they do. Like, oh, the left, the Democrats, they're so violent. Nah, man, have you seen them? Have you met a Democrat? You met a Democrat lately? No. And like the last thing I will say is this incredible flattening that we always see when we talk about violence. The flattening of violence when it comes to the right and the left. And please, wherever you see this, stamp it out, push back. I had a viral tweet. I don't brag about viral tweets mostly because I don't go viral. And I don't tweet very much. But I was like, let's not, equate left-wing violence and right-wing violence, okay? Right-wing violence gave us the KKK, left-wing violence gave us the Weekend, all right? So, yeah, there is a role for militancy in American history, and usually it's because we are fighting for, I don't know, a 40-hour work week, an 8-hour work day, the right to be able to go home and spend time with our families and our loved ones. Like that's where we fight. Y'all just open fire on people who look brown in like grocery stores, or you open fire in synagogues and kill a bunch of elderly Jewish worshipers. That's the right wing violence. You firebomb a hospital. You're Timothy McVeigh. You know what I'm saying? Like that's who you are. So it's just so fun. This like, oh, why would you do this? Why would you do this to me? Meanwhile, as I talked about last night on my new show on Zateo, America Unhinged, Tesla executives are selling off their stock right now. They're selling, I think the top four of the top executives have sold $100 million in stock. Now, I don't know how much that is, whatever, but like, I'm pretty sure the damage that this person did is not $400 million worth of. It might be $2-3 million of damage. Okay. 5 maybe, not 100 though. So like the call is coming from within the building or within the dealership, as it were. What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/bitchuation room. Do